to go knock some stuff. Okay, let's just get into it. It's gonna be like a very short stream, probably like the one where I choked Wiley 6 segment. Does you summon? Hi, Vera. I don't summon. There's numerous bosses in this game who summon, but I'm not the one doing the summoning. That's not a not yet. That's just not an option I have. I literally do not have the option to summon in this run. I don't remember if there's like a summon weapon in this game. There might be, but like, I am playing this Buster only. There is nothing to do besides shoot lemons. That's all I got. That's all I got. You don't gotta lock it. Also, Buster makes you sound like 30 years older than you are. Guy named Buster. Come on. You can't be saying that. You can't be saying that. This rolled up my Wiley 5 clear attempt. This is W parallels, honestly. I don't know if it rolled that or if it was like what was already playing when I got the attempts. I think it was what was already playing. Why is that the worst enemy placement of the game? I might just, like, try and, like, walk around it, like, wait for it to shoot, and then, just not even entertain the idea of trying to fight it. Just, like, go to the ladder instantly. If you could just kill it when it was like... I swear, if you were on the same ground level as it when you entered the room, that enemy would be like completely free, but you're not, so therefore it's like... You sound like you can do a good Kronk impression? I made this observation in middle school. I literally made this observation about myself in middle school. Like, no meme. You got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense. That's kind of shit, but, you know. I literally just gave you proof. I literally just gave you proof. I've only seen like 20 minutes of Emperor's New Groove, actually. Like some like teacher just randomly put it on one day in 9th grade and I was like, I guess I'll actually watch this. I just like osmosis the voice through memes, I think. I don't care. Personally, I would just tell the message to lock the fuck in. Okay, I was way too close. That was horrible on my part. It's true. It's very, very true. Eastern Standard Time is the canon time zone. Every other time zone is utter woke nonsense. Hell no. Actually, no. Hell no implies that I'm, like, strongly against Pierce the Veil. I've heard, like, a couple of their songs. I thought what I heard was decent, but they're not, like, a band that I would, like, feel compelled to, like, put on my own time. Best I could do is Number Girl. Fuck it, I'm queuing Zegan vs Undercover right now. Add to my show. God, I wish this didn't have to be like a 5-second long stream, but that's just what it's gotta be, due to factors. Best I can do is something not even remotely within the realm of Pierce the Veil. It's still post-hardcore, damn it! It's still post-hardcore! Tangentially related, but like the other day I saw somebody in my psych class with a Pierce the Veil hoodie. That shit looked like Vera Artemis. That's crazy. Hi, Bob! Yeah, I'm doing this just to spite Bob. I'm doing this just to spite Vera. Or not even like spite, but like... I don't know. I just felt like it. I like went out of my way to queue this up. He's not called that. That was so dodgy. Okay, I got a Y5 enter. This session is not pointless. It has proven its merit already. This is what happens when you listen to Number Girl. Would Pierce the Veil have gotten me a YV5 entry? I don't think so. Nuh-uh, nuh-uh. Judging by this, you would think I hate Pierce the Veil. I am, like, neutral to positive on most of what I've heard from them. They're just not, like, a actively seek them out band for me. They are I will enjoy this more than the average song I play on Osu, but I will not listen to them outside of playing Osu band. I wish I had the local file for Live and Moy Band on this computer. I only have it on my phone. If I did, I would queue it up. I'm probably not going to be streaming for long enough to listen to a full album, like in any capacity, is the thing. I see. I just somehow, like, glossed over it and I saw a 5-letter word as, like, the thing in the middle, and I was like, oh, open Spotify.com/album. I'll queue up the song after this attempt, I think. That was really sketchy. I thought I was gonna get hit there. We gotta make, like, a counter for how many times every stream I say that, like, a thing that survived an attack looked sketchy, but it worked. I swear that's, like, half the stuff I say during these streams. Okay. Out of Gemini. Surprised, considering it's been, like... I think that was, like, my second base attempt today. And I'm already onto Blade. Hi, Bolt. That was a really sketchy series of... Him being that far away, I didn't know what to do during Triple Blade. Okay, hold on, let me put the song on. I'm gonna look it up and then add it to the queue, because this song is also very good. Oh, it's just Aether Realm. Known. Is there a Taiko map of the devil? I swear I've heard it from somewhere. I know I've heard other songs off that album. Okay, there is a Taiko map of it. I have heard of. That would make sense. I was like, is that the 260 BPM one? Yeah, it's the 260 BPM one. Okay, it's in the queue. How do OSU players know every band ever? I think it's just... This is gonna sound really weird, but I think your taste is just very OSU player coded, ultimately. Like, very. I say that as someone who also had OSU player taste. I also say that as someone who had OSU player coded taste for like years before I started getting like annoying about music in like 2021, 2022. Yeah, just run down. Don't even entertain the idea of shooting that net. What is it? What is it? I am unfamiliar with their output. I am punching them into OC search. No hits. You've stumped me this time. I see. I mean, I could, like, see, like, a fucking, like, Mania LN mapper making that work. Potentially, just off the description. Oh, I need to update the counter. Accounts. Speaking of, that just reminded me of the fucking, like, Jared accounts, and by proxy it reminded me, why the fuck is, like, legally distinct Cardi Jared going for Supernova 115? Why is that, why is he, like, why is the fucking legally distinct Jared guy going for, like, every song ever on, like, a world record rate or something? I don't fucking get it! He has Traumatic Carnival 115! Why does he have Traumatic Carnival 115? Who does that benefit? Also, he has Prevail 115. I think he's just the 115 merchant. Actually, it's Josh 115, get it right. Like, he just sometimes shows up in my recommended streamers list, and then it's just like, song that, like, 2 people have ever seen on base rate, or world record rate. I can just do that, and it's like, guy. Hi, Rev. I started streaming again, like, fairly recently. That's probably why. Like, I only started streaming again just so that I could, like, stream this grind. And I'll probably stream other Mega Man grinds in the future. Because I thought this was gonna be my forever grind, but it's, like, progressing way faster than I thought. So now I'm eyeing up, like, an actual forever grind, which is, like, the fucking end of Mega Man as we know it. Which is probably gonna require me to, like, build up my skill through other no-hits. Me on day 40 of the fucking, I don't know, like, Sparking the Hero no-hit. And I'm just like, this is all for minus infinity, this is all for minus infinity. Why did I say Sparking the Hero is the one that would take 40 days? I don't think Sparking the Hero would take me 40 days. If I were to go for it with, like, other no-hits under my belt. I see. Why did I not? Yeah, just walk that ladder. Nice, nice. A girl who gets hit by debris? Listen, listen. It's very big, it's very large, very loud debris. Very loud debris. Distant relative of very loud ice cream. I don't even know where very loud ice cream comes from. It's just a funny, like, sequence of words. Like, I saw the original, like, decibel, like, diagram where the top of it is very loud ice cream, but I don't know why it's very loud ice cream. It's just very loud ice cream. Does anyone even know what I'm talking about, or is this just a complete non sequitur to all of you? Okay, this is the part I remember, because it's the preview point. Girl who begins to clear the smoke. Ella's said this numerous times, but, like, the way to tell apart our voice is that she's, like, the gay version of it, and I'm, like, the autistic version of it. Wait, you commented that I sounded like fucking Awoken when like, that video I made when I was, like, 12 or 13 or whatever. Yeah. I really don't. I don't see it. Why did it, like, vaguely sound like the fucking septet melody for, like, a second? Or, like, a single measure of the septet melody? Am I wrong for that? Was Ellie wrong for this? Fuck, that's reminding me of the fact that a Demetori song got in the Kony, like, songs bracket yesterday, and I was like, huh? I didn't know Kony viewers fucked with Demetori like that. Not even, like, one of the popular ones. It was, like a deep cut. It was based on, I think... Was it based on a song from, I think, Shoot the Bullet? Game Champ did 1 through 6. No hit. Her going for 4 was what inspired me to, like, start doing full game no hits. In, like, 2021, 2022. Yeah, she did the first 6, and I don't think she has any interest in going for, anything past the NES trilogy. Yeah. She's, like, very good at finding strats that are, this sounds like a backhanded compliment, but it's not. She's very good at finding strats that are, like, make fights that look extremely difficult a lot more manageable. In, like, ways that you wouldn't think of. Like, a lot of the balloon strats in 4. Like, she's, like, very good at, like, finding ways to avoid just having to, like, scrap with bosses. There is somebody who, did all 12 Classic Series games no-hit. Not in a row, obviously, but, like, he started with 8 because he speedrun that game, and I think he currently has world record, and then he just went on to the rest of the series. I think it took him, like, 2 years to get all of them, but he was only, like, going for attempts, like, once a week. And also, like, his reflection for, like, the final one he did, he mentioned, like, digging through YouTube for like, other single-segment no-hits. And he gave, like, Game Champ a cosign, but, like, it's kind of funny to think that he, like, a non-zero chance that he saw my Mega Man 1 no-hit. Like, better than not. He's, like, kind of the only person who, like him and Game Champ are, like, kind of the only people to, like, seriously go for full game no-hits. About that? That's one of the things I mean when she's, like, good at... Or, like, that wasn't a strat that she found, it was a pre-existing strat, but, like... The strat for Quickman is just swap between, like, a weapon that dings off of him and your Mega Buster, because the weapon that dings off of him, like, makes him strike a pose for a second, and then in that, like, meantime, you can just shoot at him, and then you'll swap back to the weapon that dings off him. So basically, if you're doing a full game run, you only have to worry about the original jump for Quickman. You don't have to, like, improv the rest of the fight. That's not to, like, discredit it, because, like, doing Quickman in actual attempts is, like, I would die instantly, but, like, you know? The real problem one is Dark Quick. That's the one where you can't really cheese it to the same extent. The best you can do is, like, lagging out the game with Surge Snake. Also, hi, Floridian, I forgot to say that. Oh, fuck it. Vera, you saying that reminded me of the fact that, like, when I was, like, 14, my, like, pipe dream accomplishment was, like, actually doing all 6 in a row. It would honestly be, like, pretty miserable just because you have a... Not to my knowledge. Like I was saying, trying to do 1 to 6, like, in a row would be kinda... It would be kinda sludge just because, like... There's, like, parts of the run where it's just, like, straight up an RNG check. Mega Man 3 by far is the worst mainline game to no-hit. Someone has actually, like, no-hitted every mainline game. And, he put 3 as the hardest, and then the second hardest he had at, like, 7? Yeah, he had 7 as second hardest, primarily because of Slash Man and, Capsule Fight. Girl who drinks water. Okay, what are we rolling after the devil? My Call of Sympathy is a Knife by Charlie XCX. Sure! Nice contrast. I'm one of those. I prefer the 2011 version to the 2018 version for this song. I think it's just like an ethos thing for me. Like, for me, the ethos of this song is, like, it has to be lo-fi to fully work, for me, personally. Like, when it's cleaned up, it doesn't really hit the same. I see. Also, like, by far 3. 3 would be, like, 3 would kind of suck. No, like, kind of suck is understating, but, like... Mega Man no-hits are still fun, and also I am, like, kind of a pussy with, like, surgery and whatnot. I'm assuming it would just be, like, getting rid of it, like, through surgery. And I'm just, like, kind of a wuss about that sort of thing. I have been, like, quoting the ocean washed over your grave a lot. Who would the other person be? I still really want to see, like, they're not last game, but there are a few older, the Pest Tech videos. I see, I see. Not ringing any bells. Dinner with Nathan. Nathan showing up to that one Wily 5 practice stream was genuinely, like, the funniest shit I'll probably ever experience while streaming. I don't know if I told you this, but, like, during that, Rev, like, during that time when, like, Nathan showed up to my stream, I wanted to give him Twitch mod, but I was, like, completely just, like, I was just kind of in, like, I was kind of getting delirious, honestly, just from, like, Nathan and, like, all the people editing the COTS video, and then, like, and then I gave Twitch mod to the guy with the Twitch username Nathan. And I just, like, died laughing, because, like, what am I doing? That's my equivalent of, like, the game clip. No, that's my equivalent of the song clip. Game? I don't remember I don't remember typing the word game at any time, clip at any time. They still gotta make, like, a borderline RTA unviable. They still gotta make a borderline RTA unviable avoidance to this song desperately. Like, harder than Soulless Hard Mode. I need that. I need to see that. To go inside. I don't have anything right now. It's like 10 p.m. Ocean washed over you. Yeah. Ocean washed over you. I probably should at some point. I don't even really, like, follow CH that much anymore, but there's a lot of songs where, like, I can only visualize them as, like, Clone Hero over charts. Primarily just because they don't have strum notes in any other rhythm game. They don't have strum notes in 4-key, you feel? You can't make Wii charts in 4-key. Actually, someone did, like, make a convert of a... Not, like, necessarily a Wii chart, but someone made it, like, a convert of Empty Bed on 4-key where it's, you just have to, like, vibro it. And it's, like, probably the coolest vibro chart I've ever seen. And even then, it's just a Clone Hero chart, but, like, you don't have a strum bar, you just have to vibro on the keys. Empty Bed and, like, Ripened Pears look like such cool charts. I wish any other rhythm game could do anything even slightly like them. Alright. Good luck video. Good luck eardrops. Good luck ear occurrences in general. Okay, another 95 entry. Why do I have 5 things? Oh, it's... I see. Yeah, good luck eardrops. I said what I said. I don't know if that's you also saying good luck eardrops, or just you making fun of me saying good luck eardrops. Girl, why are you so ears? My chat overlay is just like that. I am famously not ears. Girl who famously has dog-ass audio processing. God, I just remembered the one time I got a Pizza Tower IL to this. I got a Pizza Tower IL PB to this song. And then I just got inspired to make, like, an image that's just like, when life's boring, so you pull out the Pizza Tower plus Twin Fantasy combination. I'm just not a Half-Life scientist scream. I think living in Virginia just lets you do that. I don't know where Half-Life takes place, but, like, I just think Virginia lets you, like, tap into that skill. God, this play in, like, a deep attempt would kill me, I think. Like, if this rolled on Wily 5, and then this part started, like, if this rolled on, like, late Wily 4, and this part started playing at, like, end of Wily 5, I would just be shitting bricks. You really do. You're kind of their target audience. Don't let the fact that it's, like, a gay man distract you from the fact that Car Seat Headrest is also extremely lesbian. That checks out. From your family. I can't see anyone in my family tapping into Car Seat Headrest besides maybe my dad fucking with the post-Matador stuff. I could see him, like, maybe listening to, like, a couple songs off Teens of Denial, and that's kinda... maybe fucking with the Scholars, too. But that's mostly just for the Sonic stuff, rather than the lyrical content. Beast mode, honestly. I have no clue what the vibe is with my sister on that front. All I know is my ass, even if I was, like, able to, is not having kids. Washed over your grave. The ocean washed over your grave. The ocean washed over your The ocean washed over your grave. The ocean washed over your grave. I blame that on me getting into the song. That is, like, the worst fight in the game to sing on. Like, by far. Worst fight in the game to sing on, and I didn't even get to the reason why it's bad to sing on that fight. Real. I think part of it, like, even with adopting, I just, like, don't trust the way my brain works to be able to, like, deal with parenting. Like, if you have me as a parent, you're, like, coming out some kind of fucked. As cute as it would be to, like, impart my interests onto, like, a member of my own family, I don't think that outweighs the fact that I don't trust myself to, like, parent well. And, like, I don't really particularly care to learn how to parent well anyway, so, like, shrug. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that, like, both of my Wily 5 entries got past Gemini today. I need to tap into more of this band. I've only heard this album. I've heard, like, conflicting things on if the lyrics that this band is singing are even, like, real at all. Or if it's just, like an English-sounding soup. You are listening to a band called Sasquatch. This album is from like 2002. Oh, my bitrate is... No, it's not. My bitrate just like dipped for a second. But like this album is from 2002. They didn't have Among Us back then! They didn't even have YouTube Poop back then! J-Rock bands just get called like some wild shit sometimes. Where's like the one post about like J-Rock band names be like... The crazy thing is I saw that post and I like mapped out what they would all sound like in my head. Like I'm that like deep into this that I can like see like a joke like J-Rock band name and instantly be like, oh, this would sound like Advantage Lucy. Oh, this would sound like Melt Banana. Oh, this would sound like Kinoku Teikoku. You know? Girl who's like high-key a thing Japan poster, but it's chill. I gotta start tapping into thing like East/Southeast Asia at large. Yeah, it's magenta miasma. New one. They didn't have that before. God, I just thought about the fact that like I just rage-baited myself thinking about the fact that they swapped out the Wily 5 theme in 1.1 to a way worse song. Like, hold on. I'm gonna play the one in 1.0. Give me a sec. I'm gonna play 1.0 Wily 5 theme. This is Wily 4, not Wily 5, but like, you know. Okay, hold on. Basic Master 1.0. Actually, I'll play 1.1 for, like, for clarity. And, like, for a frame of reference. Okay, yeah, Firefox. Oh, desktop audio is off. Like, it's fine. It's fine. It's not anything, like, remarkable. It's just Mega Man 9 Wily 4 theme. Wait till you see what 1.0 Wily 5 theme is. Remember what they took from you. Remember what they took from you. You cut Solid State Scouter for Mega Man 9 Wily 4? What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? I just put this in, like, the 14th segment because it's just way better. Like, self-evidently. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the fish? What the fish? Okay, back to the Karakura Bonito. I always forget how good the guitar is on this song until I hear it again. I think this was one of the first, like, non-Flamingo KKV songs I heard because it was in Veil Dubs 2. Same thing with Cinema, but it was in Nuclear Kimchi Core Jetpack. That's a weird debris pattern. I think it's... Okay. Good luck, Terraria. That's a... I gotta figure out what makes those weird debris patterns happen. I know it's based on your position, but I don't know what position makes it so that you have two things of debris to dodge instead of just one. Is it like, where in the animation? Because the thing that should happen there is that the second thing of debris just breaks off and, like, hits the ceiling, so it doesn't exist anymore. I don't know why it doesn't do that sometimes. It not doing that is rare, but, like, why does it ever not do that? That doesn't feel like it should be a thing that's, like that. Is it like the hop? God, fucking Nikolai Dixon's been on like a crazy run since 2023. I gotta tap into his earlier stuff, but like, past like 2-3 years, I think he might be like favorite output of any rapper. Like best run since 2023, maybe. But I haven't heard enough of like Billy Woods' outputs in the past couple of years to like definitively say that. Like I still haven't heard Maps or the one from this year. Or the new Arm & Hammer. But just, like, based off of what I've heard, like, enough of to, like, fully be able to judge, I think Nikolai Dixon has, like, the best output of any rapper in the past, like, 2-3 years. Like, how did he do this and Sun I Rise on the same project? Like, I'm pretty sure this got it, like, the fucking FIFA soundtrack, which is, like, huge. I don't really care about FIFA, but, like, it's just cool seeing an artist you like and a song you really like from them getting recognition like that. Like, in any capacity. Much less it being, like, getting into the fucking FIFA soundtrack. Like, Magic Alive also takes the very coveted Album of the Year from an artist not named Paradol award. That's so really bad. Not like bad play, that's just a very bad pattern. I'm surprised I dodged that. I am like surprised at like how like consistently fun this grind has been. Like I've never really gotten like significantly mad at it besides the one time I had the Cognito Hazard death. I wasn't even like mad there, I was like kind of like... I was almost, like, grieving in a sense. And it was more like, what's happening, than, like, outright mad. Like, the only crash out so far during this grind was over OBS being, like, very, like, weird with, like the connection randomly dying and like making my bitrate completely unwatchable. Is that like a real strat? Just like keep one of the balls on screen? Probably not, because you can just like not have to deal with that. Like, it would be a really funny strat. For some reason, I want to be really contrarian about Imaginal Disc, but I just can't. And it, like, breaks my heart that I can't be contrarian about this album. I don't know why. It's entirely unfounded. But, like, I want to be contrarian about this. I feel like. I think the main thing is that, for me, it was just very good. It didn't go beyond very, very, very good music. It didn't, like, hit me for crit damage. And because of that, I kind of harbor resentment towards people who did have it hit for crit damage, and were like hailing it as like super ultra mega best of the decade or whatever. Doing good movement in this game feels so satisfying. Like, you have very basic movement, obviously. It's just actually moving around in like a way that's conducive to like good dodges. Like, not even like tactically good dodges, but like tactically good dodges that also look cool. Ugh, it's so good. It does so much with so little. I think the tiny, like, engine changes this hack makes. I'm pretty sure there's engine changes. Because this feels a lot cleaner engine-wise than vanilla Mega Man 2. And most Mega Man 2 hacks, because they don't change the engine. And, like, Tatsu changed the engine in Unique Harassment by getting rid of slides, so I wouldn't put it past him to have, like, changed it a bit here. Like, there's no more of that, like, extremely diet ice physics all over the place that Mega Man 2 has. Like, the very slight slipperiness of the controls is gone. And also, there's no issues with turning around, where you have to, like, wait for the full tiptoe animation. There's no issues with your jump zeroing out at weird times. It is just, like, the platonic ideal of jump and shoot Mega Man, engine-wise. Like, this is just what Mega Man should, like, feel like engine-wise. I have, like, no complaints about the engine on this hack. "2024 Daily Brad" was, like, a crazy year for features. Like, he was just featuring for everyone. It was chill as hell. Side note, it's really weird that, like, non-music... I've said this last time. Not last time, but, like, I said this at, like, some point on some other stream. I think it might have been last stream, actually, but it's, like... It's weird that non-music nerd friends of mine listen to Danny Brown now because of the features he's done, like, in 2024 and 2025. Like, I'm not even, like, a long-time Danny Brown fan. I only tapped in, like, 2022. Because my girlfriend was like, yo, let's do Atrocity Exhibition, and then I listened to Atrocity Exhibition. I still haven't listened to Triple X somehow. I really need to. I've only heard the title track off it, and it's really good, but I haven't heard any other songs. I don't even know why, but I just have, like, Danny's delivery, like, not like a full-on vocal stim, but I have, like, a mental vocal stim where, like, the delivery of it, like, repeatedly plays in your head of, like, Danny being, like, sorta like Squidward and his clarinet on Triple X title track. I'm honestly surprised this stream is gone for an hour, not because I didn't want to go for this long, but because I thought I wouldn't be able to. I thought this stream was gonna, like, maybe be less than 30 minutes. I'll probably end, like, close to an hour just for practicality reasons. Just so that I don't, like, nuke my sleep schedule. I don't know if I'm I don't even know if I'm, like, actually disciplined with my sleep schedule when I have stuff to do. Or if it's just I don't let myself, like, fall behind on it too much. Like a very bad night of sleep for me is, like, just under 6 hours. That's when I'm, like, really bad about it. Usually it's closer to, like, 7-ish. 6.5, maybe. Which, like, still isn't great, but, like... Oh. It's better to have that be, like, your low point than, like... Hi, chat, I got 2 hours of sleep. Or, hi, chat, I got 0 hours of sleep due to factors. I thought the other night was gonna be, like, a 2 hours of sleep night for me, just because my allergies were fucking with me. Worst feeling ever is, like, getting overexcited for, like, one part of a song and then singing the lyrics, like, the wrong part. Oh. DM's urgent? What does this entail? Sphere of black quartz, judge my thou. What do the square brackets have to do with anything? The act of the room? Like, how am I supposed to read this with the square brackets? Is it just like... What do the square brackets even, like, have to do with anything? Okay, that's not even the point of contention. Why that shit looks like the Xbox logo? That shit looks like the Xbox logo. I would do the Xbox 360 boot up noise, but I forget what it sounds like. Anyway, as I was saying, like, the worst feeling ever is, like, getting overexcited for, like, a specific lyric in a song and then popping it too early before they actually sing it and just making yourself look like a doofus. This song is so good. Why didn't they make anything like this or not ever again? They need to make a band that just does more songs like this all the time. Like this and Nai. Rather than this and Nai being, like, complete outliers in Yuru Teikaku's output. God, that feels so good, hugging the wall so that you can just get through on that cycle. You feel like the actual best player of all time when you do that. I need to use this song in something. I don't know what. I don't feel like it could fit into 90 Doc, but I need to use it in something. The girl who only memorized one thing of the Hoshini Narita parts. And it's just kind of stumbling her way through the other one. I'm so normal about this song. Honestly, I'm starting to, like, not know how I'm gonna feel when I get DM 1.2. Like, I don't know the full extent to, like, my emotions, or, like, what they're gonna be for it. I don't know if I'm gonna be, like, in shock, or if I'm just gonna be like, yeah! I don't know if, like, I'm gonna have, like, that kind of, like, what kind of mental state I'm gonna be in when I get the clear, I guess. It's weird, because I thought this was going to be, like, the mental breakdown kind of pop-off, like, de facto, like, definitively. And now this just kind of feels like I'm, like, getting started on Mega Man stuff of notes. Like, Mega Man 1 single segment is hard, but it's not really a super noteworthy no-hit, even without pause glitch. Like, that's just on retro achievements. You know? This is, like, breaking into Uncharted territory. This is, like... I'm not gonna say it's the thing that gets me on the map, but it's the thing where it's like, I am doing stuff that, like, isn't really stuff other people are going for. It feels different, but it feels different in a way where it's not like, this is my, like, cap. It feels like this is where, like, I start doing that. Also, this will probably be my last attempt. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be my last attempt. I'm not letting that be my last attempt. I refuse. This is the last attempt. I swear the playlist RNG loves this song. I mean, it's like sleeper best song on the album, but like still. I need to listen to more Jack White. The guy who like is like half responsible for me being annoying about music had like a Jack White album in his profile pic for a couple months. The one from 2022. But this is like the only one I've heard. Like, I don't even think I've heard, like, a full White Stripes album, somehow. Or is White Stripes not even, like, an album band? I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I've heard Seven Nation Army, obviously, I just haven't heard anything beyond that from White Stripes. I didn't even know, like, Jack White was part of that until embarrassingly recently. Okay, that's where we end. Shoot stuff and then pick the raid. Okay, let me just do what I need to do now. Nice hour count. Nice. I copied the wrong thing. I didn't copy the actual text of the thing. Oh, I was still in the wrong scene. I just swapped scenes to make sure I didn't like, dox myself accidentally. Because I didn't have the sheet pulled up. Okay, nothing else to add to the sheet beyond just the hour count. Accidentally opened inspect element word. Oh, I didn't even put in the day 14 summary. And I thought I did. Did it not save or something? Wait, no, that needs to be that thickness. I got it right the first time. Have it be the right thickness. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Raid time. There we go, photography. I think we raid Dragonid. Good session, even though it was a short session. It was like a nice, chill, late night session, even though I wanted to start way earlier. It's fine, it happens. I got a good amount of stuff done, at least. That, also I was playing Rally 5 really well today. Which was my main goal for the session anyway, so like... Pretty good. Pretty good. I don't really have any expectations for when I'm gonna be done Wily 4 to end. And I think setting expectations